testing bi-weekly gingerbread latte, because doing one every day for 5 days is what, 5, 10, 15, 30, 60 quid a month. 60 quid a month on coffee is not happening, especially with Christmas around the corner. No, 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 no. Dickhead, listen. When I order a gingerbread latte, don't presume that I don't want cream in a gingerbread. That's the whole point of getting it. And then when you do proceed to put the cream and the gingerbread, don't put them inside, because look, where's the gingerbread gone? The man, he's in there now, all melted. Is he on the top floating? Look at that. Dead. Dead gingerbread man. Knob. What absolute bellend. That's really pissed me off. Usually, sir, you have to ask, what do you want, an extra 40p? I know where you get them gingerbread men as well, persons. They're from Tesco next door. Because you still leave it in the plastic pack that says Tesco on it. And you should put it in the glass box that says Costa on it. Kelby! I'll stop moaning because it is Christmas. Along with Christmas, it's present buying. Do you know what Els asked? Are you mad? Like most men, I'm quite bad with gifts, so I get to send some things over. For some reason, the bar has been raised quite significantly. She sent me the following things: a pair of leggings for the gym, they're 100 quid. Burberry trainers, Little Mix tickets. I might go with her to that because Jess from Little Mix is quite fit. Chanel trainers, a Louis Vuitton cosmetic pouch, or a Louis Vuitton toiletry pouch. You're getting an orange, love. Good morning. Today is a Wednesday, which is a rest day, and I've had a 14-hour fast. I tend to go for sort of a 12 to 14-hour fast on my rest days, from a training day to a rest day. So my last meal was at 10 and it's now 12, so 14 hours. That's one good way to improve insulin sensitivity and keep blood glucose low. This morning was 4.2, which is pretty much average for me. I also backload a lot of my carbohydrates on a rest day. So my first meal will consume some carbohydrates, but from fruit. So big old bag of frozen fruit, and I'll have quite a high fat protein meal, so pro fat meal, which is usually some salmon or some eggs. But today I'm gonna have some scrambled eggs. There you go. There you go. Lady in red. I just sit here and have my 200 grams of frozen fruit in the bowl. My 4 eggs. I sprinkled a bit of 10 grams of low-fat cheese on. Those that followed my contest prep in acute detail on Instagram would have seen that was my go-to snack. I used to have egg whites. I think it was 200 grams of egg whites with low-fat cheese, and that tasted like cheesecake to me, because calories are so low. And also supplementation, I have a gram of red krill oil. I have 3 squirts of vitamin D and K2, which gives me 3000 IU of vitamin D and 75 UG of vitamin K. I have 600 meg of N-acetylcysteine, 600 meg in the morning, 600 meg in the evening. I have bought some glutathione from Supplement Needs and 1000 milligrams of vitamin C. And that's pretty much my morning subs. Any TM Cycles Instagram followers care to explain why we put vitamin C in your bath? The floor is yours. Deep tissue time. I'm getting deep tissue probably once or twice a month. Usually I will just use a foam roller and make usage of baths and things like that, but sometimes I need to get a bit of fummage in there. And when we moved a couple of weeks ago, my back's been kind of tight, so today I'm just going to get my hamstrings, quads done, and my bicep and tricep insertions, because she really gets in there. Does old Chloe girl.
You take too many supplements, Tom. You don't need them.
I'm sponsored, so I get a set allowance per month, to which I use that and experiment with different products and then relay that back to my audience, and you get to choose which ones you want. Today is a lower session. This is the penultimate lower session, number 1, before the end of the blast. So I'm just trying as much as possible to eke out as much strength and take full advantage of this blast. We've got 3 weeks left. Bar has been discontinued. A very underrated oral. I find it to be very, very good. If you follow my Instagram, you will be aware that I'm very, very passionate, not passionate, but I do like the Axe and Sledge products by Seth Feroce. I think the panels on both the intra-workout carbohydrate powder and the essential amino acid are very, very strong. Slightly stronger than the Primeval Labs EAA Max. However, on taste, these win by quite a far mile. The taste across the board on all of them is very, very strong. The cyclic dextrin I'm using 100 grams at the moment, intra with 20 grams of EAAs. In terms of pre-workouts, again, if you follow the insights, fuck you up pre-workout. So on certain occasions when I have quite a heavy leg session or a lower session, for example, or if I'm training with one of the big boys like James or Callum, for example, I'll use one that's a slightly heavier on the stimulant front. These are the sort of pre-workouts that I wouldn't recommend using every single session. They're the non-politically correct pre-workouts. They're too much. So even when I do use them, I try and sort of half scoop to quarter scoop, because the crash can be quite noticeable sometimes compared to a more sort of sensible pre-workout. MV Pre's fantastic on the focus front, is very, very good. I stack this with Utopia from time to time. And then Total War is just a bog standard pre-workout for me that I use a lot alongside Mega Pre-Black. And then if I have a session, for example, today we've got seated leg curls, we've got V squats, leg extensions, rear leg elevated heel squats, and lying hamstring curls. So quite a lot of variety when it comes down to legs. But if I've got more of a, I don't like calling it fluffy. You hear people say fluffy, didn't you? Do some fluff work. Come and train with me. I can assure you that side lateral raises won't be fluffy. But for the more, I'd say, less taxing movements, I like to include a pump formula. Stars and Pipes is very, very good. As you watched my previous episode, I stacked that with Total War. But today, because we've got quite a heavy lower session, and Ollie Fitness had it as well, MV Pre. Now Seth, mate, if you're watching this, which I doubt you are, sort the scooper out in the essential amino acids, because when you start getting towards the bottom, this little micro penis, it's not enough, mate. So get like a nice long one, so I have to use a spoon instead. And you know what happens? You know what spooning leads to? Forking. I'll put some footage from the training in now, but the full workout and commentary will be on the members site. I'll just put some footage of my top sets in.